Cuando llegues a Madrid, chulona mía.
Madrid ofrece una gran variedad de exposiciones y muestras artísticas. Está posicionada como una de las agendas culturales más interesantes en el mundo. Hoy vamos a hacer una pequeña retrospectiva de 3 obras expuestas en la Galería del Espacio Solo. Vamos a adentrarnos en el significado de Tribe, la propuesta de SMAC, un colectivo de artistas holandeses que hacen una reflexión de la sociedad a través del arte digital.
Dentro de Certeza, que es la exposición que presenta cada año Colección Solo, donde intentamos generar una conversación sobre un tema con todas las piezas de la colección, hemos elegido el tema de la certeza para hablar precisamente de cómo el mundo que nos rodea necesita ponerse en duda. Y una de las piezas que dentro de los artistas en los que apoyamos más encajaba con el comisionado de esta exposición era Tribe. Tribe habla de tribus y cómo esas tribus, esos colectivos, intentan mantener su verdad y no ser permeables a la verdad de los demás, intentar tener la razón a costa de todo y no poner en duda las verdades que creen ciertas. Uno de los elementos que predominan en la obra de SMAC es su interés por el comportamiento humano y cómo a través de sus piezas nos hacen un reflejo de la sociedad en la que vivimos, donde nos pensamos que tenemos ideas propias, donde vivimos en esa ilusión de la dualidad, donde nos pensamos distintos y que somos singulares, nuestro propio ego, pero en que en realidad tenemos un pensamiento colectivo, seguimos a la masa, somos una especie de ovejas en un rebaño donde hay una verdad colectiva que creemos y hacemos nuestra, y que muchas veces no se nos permite dudar, no se nos permite, somos sospechosos cada vez que se pone en duda una verdad del colectivo. A través de estas piezas, esta población que va ocupando distintos escenarios, Tribe Tower, Tribe City, Tribe World, vemos a estos personajes cómo se comportan en base a una especie de motor de videojuegos que les determina que ese comportamiento sea fijado. Siguen una serie de patrones que no deciden ellos y que están predeterminados, que son un poco reflejo de esta sociedad actual, de estos tiempos que vivimos, donde todos nos pensamos que estamos en posesión de la verdad y es más, nos pensamos que el otro no tiene la razón y la razón está en nuestro lado. Luchamos esas luchas culturales por la verdad y ese sinsentido que a veces es pensar que a lo mejor no hay una sola verdad.
Basically what we wanted to do is explore basic human behavior, what happens when a crowd just walks around, avoids each other, starts worshipping the central totem. 300 characters we designed, and they reflect certain types of people in a symbolic way. People we observed during, especially during the COVID pandemic. We saw a lot of things happening around us and online, which really inspired us to design the characters you see in the videos. So you can really see some characters literal, some more symbolic, some more poetic. You can see how they reflect on society. And when we started Tribe, it's and whenever we make any work, it starts from an observation, from looking at the world around us, which I think a lot of artists do and work. So it's an observation of what we see happen around us, and we want to translate that into a story. So hello people from Colombia, I invite you to come over here and check out our work if you want to learn about human behavior and crowd interaction and a new kind of art, which is generative art.
Tribe is a kind of new project of ours, which is not one piece, but it's a kind of universe and within that universe we can create some artworks and pieces. Actually, it's a kind of theme based on tribes, how they are working these days, mainly tribes on internet we are talking about, I guess. And we based on these kind of tribes are characters, and these characters we can use in different settings with different textures and colors, and it's a kind of growing landscape, growing universe which we are making, and we have some different settings and spots in this kind of new world which we use as an art piece. And we show our thoughts in these visual pieces, and because they are kind of reflection on the world, at least as we see it, they turns out to be sometimes a mirror for the audience as well. So the audience gets their own ideas about how the world is working, or how we as human being living together in these times. And I think the most important, that we don't want to give answers with our works or telling the truth. We cannot do that. We're just showing our thoughts, or maybe our visual questions, and the best thing is when the audience leave the space with confusion and uncertainty, and with a lot of questions on their own. But what's interesting in these pieces is, what still the question is, do we have really a choice? Or we just think that we are free, but in the meanwhile we are prisoners. And you don't have to think about a prison where you are forced to be in it. It's just a prison where you like to be, and that's why you don't leave. Or you don't see it as a prison, while it's maybe, well, a prison. It seems like it's really difficult to escape this kind of social matrix we are living in.
A tribe is a collection of a few hundred digital characters that we designed, that are symbolic creatures that reflect our egos and who we really want to be on the inside, as a kind of avatar. And we have up to now 3 variations of that: Tribe Tower, Tribe City, and Tribe War. That game engine, we made a lot of characters, and those characters were mainly made during the COVID lockdown. So a lot of characters are also reflections of how people were behaving in that period. That's why you see a lot of people with like safety helmets, hazmat suits, but they're also using their clothing to use like a fashion statement of the identity. People from Colombia, please, I beg you, come to my exhibition, please, 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 please. And I will love you forever.
CCU News. Noticias positivas en el mundo.